Hello, my babies. Hi there, my sun rays and moonbeams. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Good day. I just wanted to come through real quick with some cool, general messages. We're going to start off with the sign of Aquarius. I just thought I'd switch it up and start doing Aquarius first. This isn't the usual setup, of course, but we're just going to go with the flow these days because I didn't feel like putting on clothes or taking my scarf off or anything. I've been just trying to keep my cups full, you know what I'm saying? And that's been requiring a lot. So I need lots of pamper time. Okay. So these are general messages for the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to shuffle the cards up quite a bit. Okay. Move some stuff out of the way. I feel like everything is just in a weird order here, but you know what? It's all right. All right, what's going on with the sign of Aquarius, Great Spirit? What general message is... Wow, okay. It's gonna take those the way that they fell out. So there's lots of passion here right off the bat. Ignore my one nail that broke. Ugh, it's so annoying because my nails have been growing really well. These are my natural nails. They're pretty long. I just took my nail polish off so they don't look that healthy pink color right now, but give them time. Acetone is hard on the nails, as y'all know. But anyways, honey, we got the Ace of Wands here coming out first. So there's definitely lots of passion with you, Aquarius, right now in regards to something in your life. Maybe you're going through a very, I just kind of feel in my spirit, in my third eye, that you guys are going through a rebirth and you're going through lots of different things that are just bringing up lots of passion. That's just kind of what I'm getting. And it makes sense, I just feel like, you guys are going through a lot and I don't know, it's like it's reigniting you. I mean, you've already had this pre-existing fire, but it's like this reigniting. It's kind of hard to explain right now. But, we'll get into it. It's just like, I don't know. It's like if a person is being hindered for so long from feeling a certain emotion or doing something specifically, they're gonna most likely feel like all of these reserves of passion. That makes sense to me in my mind. You know what I'm saying? With this Ace of Wands in the upright, there's lots of, like I'm saying, like there's lots of creation here. There's lots of willpower here. Lots of inspiration and desire to do things and to start things anew. You know what I'm saying? Start things fresh and really just allow the passions to come forward in life. I feel that from you, Aquarius. It's like I feel like you're going through all this healing and transforming, but you just really, like Aquarius, are very impulsive. So I feel like you just want to, unleash your desires and your passions because you've been holding on to them for so long. Then you got the Two of Wands here in the reverse. You have this fear of change. You're playing it safe and you're planning badly, but that's just because I feel like while you have all of this stuff that you want to do, all this stuff you want to do, you still have to go through this healing and these transformations in your life. And it's like you fear it. You kind of don't really want to go through that. You'd rather skip that step and just get to the fire, to the creation, but that's playing it safe, Aquarius. I know that this transformation you're going through is huge, like the rest of us. All of us, I feel like so many of us are going through these big ass like transitions, especially those of us who've kind of put it on hold, who have maybe put it on hold for some years or for some time, like, a good amount of time. Like, we've been kind of trying to hold off on it. I feel like you guys have been holding off on the changes, but now that they're all here, you're uncomfortable with all the change that's occurring in your life because you maybe feel like you have no control over it, and like you're just really ready to start what you want to do in life. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you probably have to go through those transitions. You have the Six of Cups here in the reverse. That's about moving forward, leaving home, and being independent. So you guys have gotten this card quite a bit in your readings. And I feel like it ties in very well with this Ace of Wands, just this overall feeling of just wanting to go ahead and, you know, act on your desires. You just really want to do your shit. It's like, I want to leave home, I want to be independent, I want to start all the things that I want to do. That's what I want to do, and I don't really want anyone or anything stopping me from doing that. That's just how you feel. But maybe you just feel like there's so much going on that it's like, how can I go toward it? But because you're trying to skip a step, it seems, Aquarius, perhaps, you could be just really trying to skip the step of healing and transformation and things like that, because you are having this fear of change and playing it safe and planning badly, even though you want to be independent and leave home and leave things in the past, which is a beautiful thing, moving forward and moving on to newer and greater things for yourself. That's a beautiful thing. It's just that, it's not wise to plan badly to do those things. It's kind of like running away from everything and just like trying to start over. But then when you get to a new place, you'll find that even if you're running from this thing and wanting to start over, Aquarius, okay, like, let's be honest here, you'll still run into the same issues, because if you don't fix them in this space and you try to go over into this new space, nothing new or better or amazing will happen. That's why it's bad planning with this two of Wands, because you think that it's going to be all good because you're moving on and moving forward, but if you don't fix what needs to be fixed, you'll just be running into the same problems and the same cycles. And that makes a lot of sense. And then you'll have this Six of Cups energy in reverse. Your pleasure, what's the opposite of pleasure? Pain. But you do want to just move forward. That's really what the Six of Cups is about in reverse. Moving forward, leaving home. What else is going on? And this is more past energy, by the way. So, and it makes sense because you've gotten a lot of these same cards in your past spreads and your past readings. So let's see what more present energy is looking like for you, Aquarius. All right, Great Spirit, what's going on with the sign of Aquarius? Okay, so this came out in the reverse. Y'all know me. I got to throw it up a few times, test it. I'm going to take it in the upright because it fell that way a few times. All right, so we got the Strength card here, Adjustment, in the upright. So it's falling under the Ace of Wands. So you got all this willpower, this energy, this passion, this creativity, fire, But Spirit is also calling on your strength, calling on you to have strength. And, I feel like strength is very much so needed for you right now, Aquarius, especially since you want to move forward and do something completely new and, just kind of like start fresh in life. If you want to utilize this creativity and this willpower and desire, Spirit is definitely calling on your strength, your inner strength, focus. Spirit wants you to be strong and focused on what's in front of you right now so that you won't run away and try to do something new and you haven't fixed what's in front of you just yet. Spirit says tap into this inner strength, Aquarius. Be brave in the face of these transformations. You're changing. You should be brave. Face what needs to be fixed and changed in your life. Have some compassion for yourself, or whatever's going on in your life. You just have to build, and I feel like you get this Strength card so much in your readings, Aquarius, but Spirit just really wants you to be brave and focused and compassionate. It's almost like you're trying to skip that and you're just trying to go into the next phase of your life and just kind of run into it. But it's like Spirit is like, okay, but what reserves of strength and focus have you? Are you focused? Are you compassionate? What else is happening, Great Spirit, in this present energy for Aquarius? So maybe you have developed this strength, Aquarius, in your present energy. It makes sense. It's like, it's almost like, you have to go through this change and transition. So you're like, fuck it. I'm going to focus. I'm going to be strong. Like, you just kind of finally tapped into that energy that is like most helpful for you, But then you got this Princess of Wands here letting me know, coming under this Two of Wands, about bad planning, playing it safe, things like that. You're coming out of that energy of playing it safe and bad planning to this Princess of Wands that's like, you know what? I'm going to be a free spirit. I'm going to approach my problems with an attitude of exploration, excitement, just newness, You see how she rises in the flames with her. She has like a staff with the sun on top of it. And she, it's just beautiful. She's rising in the flames. She's like owning the flames and the fire. So it's almost like you're taking these, like the ace of wands is about, like, it's like this unruly fire, this torch. It's all over the place, and that's because your passion, your creativity is literally like fucking, it's just like all over. It's roaring. It's a blazing fire. That's what it's felt like in the past. But you've had all these bad plans because you're just feeling impulsively when it comes to moving toward it. It's just like you just want to go toward it without a good plan. Because what the transformation and the things you're going through are, you got to go through that. But you really want to leave home. So you tapped into your strength, Aquarius, in this present energy, and you've taken control. You've taken that fire. She has the sun on the top of that staff. It's like she tamed the fire. She tamed the passion and the drive inside of her. And I say her because it's the Princess of Wands. It's a feminine energy. It's a very brave energy. It's an energy of like, I love myself so much and I'm so passionate about the life that I want and the new things that I want to create, that I'm going to go toward it with so much bravery and so much passion, so much focus and excitement and exploration. So that's the energy that you're embodying now, Aquarius. I love the Princess of Wands energy. It's a great energy. It's an energy that lets us know that you're very much so focused on yourself. And what could be better than a person focused on themselves, to like do the things that they want to do. It's so beautiful. All right, what else is happening? Great Spirit. Oh, wow. This card fell out so, like, it did that little dance thing that it does when it stands up like this and lands on something and it's like balanced and it starts turning and dancing. But you got the Death card here in the reverse. That speaks so loudly. So loudly, especially falling underneath this Six of Cups in reverse, because the Death card in reverse is just all about clinging on to something that is dead. It's dead. It's barren. It's empty. It has no life, no growth potential. It's decayed. It's dead, The Death card in reverse, that is holding on to something that is no more. Afraid of change, afraid of transition, afraid of newness. That's what this card is about. Afraid of rebirth. That's what this card is about. So even though you want to be independent, Aquarius, and leave home and start anew, you're afraid of the transition. You're holding on for dear life to the old. And I'm not even, like I always say, I'm not one to judge. We're just getting answers out for people who have questions that they need answers to. So hopefully this helps somebody. But the reason I say I'm not judging, or it's totally natural and it's such a natural thing to go through, is because personally, I've gone through this so much and I've observed others go through it so much. But sometimes when we're on this big evolution, this big, a journey or an expedition of like, okay, I'm literally about to go on a journey that's about to completely change who I am. It could be very daunting. It could be very scary and jarring. So it's like we hold on to parts of us from the past because we don't know who we are outside of that past self. It's scary. We don't know. We just it's just unknown. It's foreign. It feels so, it just feels so mysterious and precarious and vulnerable because it's like, what is this going to entail? What is this journey going to be like? I'm so used to doing what I've been doing this whole time. So I feel like Aquarius, even though you're being called to have, perhaps it's like a spiritual transformation. That's just kind of what it feels like to me. You're afraid of it. You're afraid perhaps of you of the, you know, the things that you'll learn. I don't know. It's something that's keeping you afraid of this transition and this change. And I feel it's so big. That's why Spirit is like, get some strength, some bravery, focus, compassion towards yourself. Princess of Wands. Be selfish with this. Get some strength. You'll need it for this journey, for this transformation. But you're scared of this journey. You're avoiding it. All right, what's else? What's the future energy of this? What else is happening, Great Spirit, for Aquarius? Wow, that card just flew the hell out. All right, so we got the Nine of Wands. This card is a card about strength as well. Let me turn these cards a little because they're getting a little cramps. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. I wish you guys could see these cards better, but I don't have like a, you know, whatever. I don't have like a stand or anything. But yeah, you got the Nine of Wands here. Like, it really shocks me sometimes just how many Wands cards you have, Aquarius, in your spread, because it's like you're a straight up air sign, but you like don't be having no air in your reading. It's like you're purely fire. You are purely passion. You are purely like action right now. And what that lets us know, Aquarius, is that for so long you have been like depriving yourself, perhaps unknowingly, but you've been depriving yourself of expressing your true like desires. And that's because you need to go through this big transition and rebirth. It's almost like Spirit or God, Source, Spirit, whatever you want to call it. Spirit is God. Spirit is your higher self, Creator, Source, the universe, God. Spirit is literally trying to let you know that, look, I know you want to express your creativity and this willpower for creation. However, you got to evolve. You have to change. You have to come into your true self. You've been avoiding it for so long. But in order to really come into your highest potential and express this in a way that'll get you the rewards that you deserve, you know, or for this to just materialize as it should, you have to go through this transition. You just have to. But it's like you're fighting it. You're exhausted, perhaps, from whatever it is that you had going on in your life in these past cycles. You're exhausted from it. You're questioning your motives. It's like, yes, you have all this desire, willpower. Yes, you have this strength that you've just like gotten for yourself. But in the future, you'll realize like, damn, I'm exhausted. I'm fatigued. Not only is the life that I was in before this transformation has tired me the fuck out, like this whole transformation is tiring me the fuck out. Let me give you a little advice, Aquarius. Take it or leave it. I've been doing this so much. That's why I get to these readings so delayed and they're always a little different. It's because I'm super committed to my purpose and to my passion. But I make sure that I am literally getting ample rest. I don't know if you can tell, but like these two fingers are like swollen. It's because I have a chronic disease. I'm always tired. I'm always fatigued. Mostly in like 90% of the time in lots of pain. So it's like, I'm saying that to say, Aquarius, you got to get rest. Even if you don't have some type of crazy disease or like some crazy like that, you still have to recognize the fact that you need rest. You have to get rest, because if you're going after create like things that you desire to manifest and create and to have, in the physical without taking care of yourself, that's just why spirit stops you and don't allow you to do it, because it's almost like you're saying, fuck me, fuck myself. I just want what I want. I just want to go after my passions. That's fine, but your passion should never come before you and your health, if that makes sense. Anytime I'm trying to do stuff and I don't feel good, spirit almost immediately lets me know through that thing failing or just not being as successful as I want it to be, that, okay, I won't allow it to be fruitful because you have to take care of yourself. And I feel like that's what's going on with you, Aquarius. I feel like that's what spirit is trying to let you know. Yes, you have all this passion, but until you go through this death and rebirth and this transformation, I will not allow you to pursue your passion because it won't be successful. Not because of me holding you back, but that's because you're not at your best. If you're not at your best, you could give all this passion you want, but it will not come out in the way that you want it to come out. You'll just be putting out work from a place of impulsiveness, drive, passion, yes, but it won't be the outcome that you want it to be. It won't be the quality of work that you want it to be. And spirit knows this. Your higher self and God knows this. It knows you better than you know yourself. So it's like, please take care of yourself. Please allow the changes and the healing to occur, because all you'll be is like more exhausted if you keep trying to exert your creativity and your energy. This feels foreign to you. This almost feels like such a chore to you and such an irritating turnoff. It's like I feel you right now as you watch this video, Aquarius. It's funny to me because I like feel you being like, nobody want to do that. Nobody got time for that. Or like, what the fuck? Like, nobody want to do all that. Like, I didn't come to this life to rest and chill and to figure out my emotions. I came here to produce. But you're not a robot. You're not a computer. You're not an artificial means of creativity or intelligence. You are a human person. You are a spirit. You need rest. You need rejuvenation. Aquarius in their power to the fullest. Wow. That Aquarius power is all about rejuvenation. An Aquarius that is in their power, super evolved, super in their power, connected to themselves, connected to source, God, realizes that in order for them to put out that dope ass work that they want to put out, they must rejuvenate themselves. That's what the star card is about. They rejuvenate themselves, or you rejuvenate yourself on the physical earthly realm, and you rejuvenate yourself on a spiritual level as well. Buying things and earthly creature comforts is not enough to heal you and transform you. You have to work on the spiritual aspect of it as well. You are an air sign. Your soul lingers in that of the cosmos. Everybody does, but especially you, Aquarius. I'm just saying, your earth self needs attention, yes, but your spiritual self is like it's been highly neglected. That's why you have so much exhaustion and fatigue, and you're questioning your motives, because you're like, damn, like, what am I doing? If I feel so bad, why am I going so hard? Or why am I trying to go so hard? You will almost start to wonder, like, am I ignoring myself? Am I ignoring what I really need? It sounds like yes, you are. Wow, okay, so I'm going to take it because it flipped over, then it flipped back over. But you got the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate. It's about destiny, right? And it's all about the fact that even though fate and destiny is there for you, you must grab that wheel. You have to hop on it. The wheel is going to keep turning. If you miss it, you miss it. You have to get it while it's spinning in your direction. Fate is on your side in this future energy, which is probably going to help you quite a lot. You have another wand card. You have so much goddamn passion. It's like sickening. But there's cycles ending for you, and it'll behoove you to allow them to end, Aquarius. This Five of Wands in the reverse is about you. Take it as it resonates. Someone is avoiding conflict and avoiding and like respecting differences of those around them, avoiding conflict. It's almost like you're even though you want to go forward and go on your own independently and leave home and go do something new, you're avoiding your death and rebirth, which is like not, not very smart, especially when it comes to fate and design of your life, destiny. But it's almost like you are avoiding it because you look at it as a conflict, or you will look at it like a conflict. Like destiny and fate will keep knocking at your door, Aquarius, every step of the way, saying, hey, we're calling you. We're calling you to go through a change that is fated for you. We need you to go through this change that is fated so you can go into this next step of your life and get the things that you deserve and that you want, and express your energy and express your passions and do and get what you want. But it's like you're avoiding it because in your mind it's like, this is conflicts. I'm gonna go through conflicts. You're afraid of your own growth. You're afraid of facing yourself and your spiritual, the parts of yourself that are spiritual, that it's like you're running from it. But it's literally who you are, and you know it's who you are. It's just that you put it off for so long that you're afraid to go back to it now. Perhaps you've been deceiving yourself for others or for a job or for some reason. It's like you're afraid to pick it up now. It's like I just heard in my head when Kanye said, I haven't talked to God in so long. You know, what did he say in Jesus Walks? He's like, I'm afraid to talk to God because we ain't spoken so long. So long. Like, listen to Jesus Walks. Like, seriously, it's like you were once connected to spirit so deeply, and for some reason you put that aside, you cast that aside, perhaps for your work, for your pinnacles, for material reasons, for reasons regarding work. But now that spirit is calling you back, it's like, no, I think I want to avoid that conflict. I don't know what that's gonna bring me. You're avoiding it. So let's get some advice out, because we got to end this video. It's getting dark and I still got to record Virgos, and I really want natural light for that. Artificial light, I really don't like it, especially using it at night without, I don't know, just like without a good, I'm trying to set it up in a way that feels good for me. I don't want it to feel all dark and like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just trying to find a setup that works for me, for us, for the vibe of the read. Anyways, what advice do you have? What is that likely outcome? Give us some likely outcome / advice. Wow, okay, so you got the Magician card. It looks like it will behoove you, or maybe you will be using, you'll realize that Spirit is trying to get you to remember that you can manipulate the elements to get whatever it is that you feel like you need in life. You know, we are made of the earth. So when I say manipulate elements, that could be for good or bad. But if you're trying to heal yourself and bring yourself into alignment with the world around you, give us some more, Great Spirit. Then, you know, that's what Spirit is suggesting. It's like, get into your magician energy and help create a better space for yourself, a safe space to heal and transform, a safe space to do your do what needs to be done for you, you know? Like, whatever environment, whatever you need for yourself, Spirit is trying to let you know it'll behoove you, it'll be beneficial for you to conjure that up. It's like you change the energy. You know? I was trying to think of a good example, but I couldn't think of one. We got the Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse. In the upright, that's about, you know, getting your priorities straight, making decisions, you know. But in the reverse, it's about having a loss of balance, being disorganized and overwhelmed. So Spirit is probably trying to let you know that you're probably not in the best environment to grow and transform. People around you probably aren't supportive of it. You know, your space needs cleansing. Maybe you don't know how to go about helping yourself, but you got to open yourself up to it. And Spirit wants you to know with this too, that you have to be able to work with other people. You have two twos falling in the same row. This Two of Wands and this Two of Pentacles. 22, that's about teamwork, receiving help, receptiveness. So Spirit is saying, if you don't know how to create a more healthy space for yourself, reach out for help to someone who knows how, can suggest what to do. Maybe just do a little research. Keep yourself open to getting signs and symbols that'll help you, create that space for yourself to heal. Because right now you have a loss of balance. Things around you are disorganized and you're feeling overwhelmed because you're probably putting so much pressure on yourself, and people around you are putting so much pressure on you to get work done and to do things and produce things and just be this fucking machine. And it's like, you need something more for yourself. You need to take time out to like rejuvenate yourself. If you don't take that time, it's like you're gonna destroy. It's like you're gonna like destroy yourself if you don't take that time. Spirit knows this. Why Spirit's trying to warn you. All that passion inside, you're gonna erupt because you need help with this transition. Perhaps we all need help sometimes. I know I definitely had to get a therapist. I had to talk to some people around when I was going through some of my biggest transitions. And I didn't always have people around to help, but I definitely leaned hard on Spirit because I don't trust people easily. I'm a Virgo. We don't trust people. But I said, Spirit, please. Every day I would like, please help me. Got through it. Got right through it and loved it. I was so happy to get through that. Every time. I'd be ready to ask the Spirit guides for help. But anyways, yeah, do that, Aquarius. Realize that you have to organize a safer space for yourself. All right, give us one more because we gotta go. Give us one more. It's a little shy about getting another card out. Just threw like 5 cards at me. Can't take them all. Let's get one more out, Great Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords here. That's what I'm talking about, Aquarius. More of your energy. Your element, rather. This air. This Ace of Swords is about having a clarity of mind. A new perspective. Fresh, clear mind. Seeing the bigger picture, having a higher perspective, seeing the bigger picture. Spirit wants you to know that you will probably most likely adopt that energy. It looks like you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to use my power. I know that I could change shit. I know that I can manifest and the law of attraction and, manipulate the elements to get what I need. Get some more, earth in your life. Ground yourself. Get some more air in your life. Be logical about your life. Get more water in your life. Pay attention to your emotions. Get more fire in your life. You got plenty of fire, so you don't need no more fire. But apply that fire to you. Make your healing. Get passionate about your healing. Because right now there's so much balance. There's so much imbalance and disharmony. You require harmony and a new perspective in your life to see the bigger picture of your life. This is bigger than just some spiritual journey that you might not think is very important. This is about having a breakthrough of clarity and a sharpness of mind to say, if I don't do this, I'm not going to have a very happy life. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that resonated. I hope it helped. I'm trying to get my big head in the camera, but it's not going to work. And I should anyway because my lips dry as hell. But that's what I have for you. I love you so much. This went on a little longer than necessary, but I feel like you need it. I love you guys so much. Like, honestly, if you guys need spiritual life coaching, not just tarot readings, I offer that. I will literally be your life coach. And I will offer that at a discounted price because I haven't start officially charging people a set rate for that yet. I've kind of done it more donation based. Like, I kind of do it when I'm called to do it for free. So if you guys come to me seriously needing some guidance, I will seriously help you. But you have to be serious. Don't come to me trying to fucking flirt and like all that weird shit. No, I'm serious. This is my business. This is my profession. This is what I do. So I will be very offended if you come to me trying to play with my intelligence, because I know exactly, like, I'm a seer. I have the gift of sight. I can see it before you even come my way. Your first damn 2 words to me. So I'm saying all this to say, if anyone needs help, please hit my inbox, hit my email, and we can make some time. I will schedule you into my time to help you on your journey, Aquarius, because I feel like you guys really need it. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.